Feel like you're not getting anywhere with your YouTube, your views are low. I get it. Mine are low on this channel. I'm not stressing about it. You just feel like no matter what kind of topic you're talking about, you're not getting the views that you need to. It's okay. YouTube is a marathon. Now, there's people out there that can just post a video right now and they can get 1,000 views, 100,000 views on a topic that you're talking about, and it's 10 times better. Why is that? Well, let me tell you something. It depends on how many subscribers you're having or the topic that you're actually are trying to push out to the algorithm could or should be trending if you want bigger views as a small channel. So a lot of times you get discouraged. It's not that your video is horrible. You've got people editing it for you. You've got the sound bites right, your own topic on every little phase of the video, and you spend all that time and still nothing. I get it. You know what? I met a friend in Dallas just the other day, and I'm still in Dallas right now. Of course, I'm not at home. And we talked about, how YouTube is a marathon. Everyone thinks it's a fast overnight success thing. Like there are people right now that have channels that have been there for 2 years and they have not done anything. And then finally they said something right. And all of a sudden the algorithm takes that momentum. And then everybody starts talking about that person and it keeps going up. See, here's the deal. Most people don't understand that if there's a trend on YouTube, you follow it. For example, about 7 months ago, there was a I quit moment on YouTube that everyone was jumping on that trend. And then you could talk about, oh, this guy quit. Oh, why this guy quit? And then you make up your own story and you say, hey, I think the reason why they're quitting, I had a channel that had nothing to do with I quitting, and I still got a ton of views for that video. Why? Because it was a trend. It was a movement. And so if you guys are not on the movement and it's not part of your niche or niche close to it, then, you might have to be struggling with some views. Now, here's the deal. If you're in the niche right now and you are not sure if the algorithm likes you or loves you, you need to go in that YouTube search bar and see if that's the topic that you are needing to talk about. Or you need to go into YouTube's inspiration box and see what your audience really wants. That's the problem with new beginners that come on board. You just don't know what to talk about. And you can just be documenting your videos all day long for you. And that's great because it's a card placeholder for YouTube. That means the more videos you put in your studio, that means later on, the algorithm is going to learn that your audience is going to like this or they're not going to see anything. You got to figure out what you're talking about to grab the right people. What we don't understand, though, is YouTube is a marathon. I don't have a ton of views on this channel or a ton of subscribers. Right now, I probably only have 11 subscribers as I'm doing this video in November the 4th, 2024. Tomorrow's election day. So I know I can reference this day with this video in the next year, wondering how many subscribers I have now versus then. You know what I mean? So what I suggest to people who are having issues with not getting enough views, I think you need to educate yourself. Educate yourself on YouTube. Understand there are so many videos out there. There are so many people out there that's giving you the great information that you need. And all you have to do is cross-reference that with other people. And if it aligns to what the other person says, then you're on the right track. Better yet, take some time off of your job or whatever. Each year, I go to at least 4 events a year about video and marketing. That's my niche. I live in, Oklahoma. I'm just a country boy, but I still educate myself. And the one thing you really need to do, you got to pay attention on this one. And I tell you, this is it right here. Get in a mastermind group with people who are doing what you do. That is going to save you a ton of headaches. Let me tell you, Most people don't get into masterminds. Now, to get in the mastermind group, you might have to go to one of these events, because these events, you're going to meet somebody there and you're going to really just network with people, like-minded people. Think about that. Going to a video conference, don't matter if it's TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, y'all are going to have the same thing in common. What works on Instagram could possibly work on TikTok later on. What works on TikTok can work on YouTube later on. There are some marketers who have 3 channels: YouTube, TikTok,